Opinionators! Hey boys and girls, so as we get closer to the end of our unit, it is important for us to think about what is expected of us when we make our final opinion story. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at our writing rubric. And we'll have this posted on the classroom if any of the parents would like to take a closer look at this. So when we work through our opinion stories, we want to make sure we're doing each of these. So the first one says, I can show writing stamina. So that means that you can work on writing for over a period of time, like a period of time for probably 5 to 10 minutes, okay? So you do that thumbs up all the time, thumbs sideways some of the time. It's a little bit of a struggle for me. And thumbs down, it's really hard, and I don't do it very much. Real hard for me, okay? So you can think about that. Okay, so think about writing, and if you can write for a long period of time, okay? The next one is, I can write an opening for my opinion story. So remember, we talked about our sentence starters for writing, and we talked about, like, in my opinion, I think dogs are the best. Or you could say, I believe vanilla ice cream is the best. Or you can say, I think chocolate chip cookies are gross. Or you could say, my favorite animal is a kangaroo, okay? So do you do that all the time, some of the time, or none of the time, okay? And we're gonna write today, and then I want you guys to be able to go through this writing rubric and kind of give yourself an assessment. Give yourself a check mark next to these with the parent's help, okay? The next one is, I can give 2 reasons to defend my opinion story. Okay, so can you give us 2 reasons about why you think chocolate chip cookies are gross? Can you give us 2 reasons about what restaurant is your favorite? Do you do that all the time, some of the time, or none of the time? Okay, also I can use mechanics in my story. So remember, we talked about mechanics, and that means that you're using correct spacing in your story. You're starting your stories with the uppercase letter. You're having a punctuation mark at the end of a sentence. And also, you're really stretching out those words and making sure that what you're writing is making sense. Okay, do you do that all the time, some of the time, or none of the time? All right, and the last one is, I can retell my stories. So that means that you can go back after you're done writing. I personally like to keep my writing, and then I go back like a week later, and then can I read it? Can I remember what I wrote? Okay, if you can't remember what you wrote, we got to work on that. All right, so either I can retell my story all the time, some of the time, or none of the time. Now, guess what, boys and girls? Do you think that every single person is going to get all thumbs up all the time? No, probably not. Okay, not even Mrs. Wallace would get thumbs up all the time. So is it okay to get some scores that are like this, that are some of the time? Yeah, it's okay. Is it okay to get some answers where it's thumb down none of the time? Yeah, it would be okay, but that means that we gotta work really hard to get it to improve to either some of the time or all the time. Okay, so today we're gonna do a writing piece, and when we're done doing the writing piece, you're going to have someone at home go through the writing rubric with you, okay? And you're going to print this out, and you're going to mark right on there what they think, okay? And you can help them too. I want you guys to have discussion. That means talk with them about why they think that maybe you need to have a some of the time, okay? And when you're done with the writing rubric, I would like you guys to snap a picture and send it to your teacher so they can see how you did. So today for our writing topic, this is a really good one, okay? You're going to tell us about what your favorite candy is. Which candy is the best candy in the whole world? So if someone you know was like, hey, let's go to Casey's and I'm going to give you $3 to buy whatever candy you want, what candy would you pick? Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start our story. Okay, so I'm going to say, I think sweet tarts are the best candy. Okay, so I'm going to write that. I think ink. I think eat, art. I think sweethearts are the best candy. And E. Okay, and then I have a period. So make sure when you're writing that you have spaces in between. That's on our checklist. Okay? Did I work the whole time? Yeah. I didn't get distracted. I didn't look at my phone. I didn't get up and go for a walk when I was supposed to be writing. I worked the whole time. That's what we talk about with our writing stamina. Okay? And this is going to be my opening for my story. So I'll definitely get a thumbs up because I did it. Okay? Now we have to give 2 reasons to be able to give a thumbs up in that area. So that means why are sweet tarts the best candy? Okay? I'm going to say they are sour. They, how do I spell the sight word they? T-H-E-Y. Very good. They, and make sure it's uppercase because it's a new beginning of a sentence. Okay? Then I would go to a new page because I ran out of room on that page. Okay? They, and then I'm going to write are. How do I spell the sight word are? Very good. A-R-E. And then I have a space and I write sour. Sour. And then I have a period because my sentence is over. Okay, so I have they are sour. I only have 1 reason. I gotta have 2 reasons to get that thumbs up that does it all the time. Okay, why else are sweet tarts the best candy? And I'm going to say they taste good. They taste. They taste. Ooh, and then I need the sight word good. How do I spell the sight word good? G-O-O-D. Very good. And I have a period. They taste good. I ran out of room to write good here, so I swooped over to write it here. All right, so now I can give myself a thumbs up because I gave 2 reasons, okay? And now I need to look through and see, did I use mechanics in my story? Did I have spacing? Yep. Did I have capitals letters? Yeah, and guess what? If you make a mistake and you don't have a capital letter or you didn't leave enough space, guess what you can do? You can use an eraser to fix it, okay? Then, oops, so sorry, friends. See if I have punctuation marks in my writing. Yep, I have a lot of periods. I have 3 periods because I have 3 sentences. So I can give myself a thumbs up for the mechanics. Now retell my story. So that means I go back and I read it. And this is where it's really important to make sure that you're using really good handwriting. Because guess what? If you don't know what a word says, no one else is probably going to know what it says either. Okay? I think sweet tarts are the best candy. They are sour. They taste good. Good job. So I can give myself a thumbs up there. All right, boys and girls, so it's going to be your turn to write. If you would like to use my topic of what you think the best candy is, you can. Or if you would like to use a different topic, that would be all right. And once you're done writing, you're going to get out the Unit 5 checklist, and you're going to have someone at home help you put the check marks on your rubric, and then you're going to snap a picture and send that to your teacher so they can see how you think that you're doing on your writing. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.